Right, now I don't know if this is going to be the start of a new video or if this is going to be an update to the one I've already done showing my trip to the Monkey Nebula. But, well, I thought I'd do one because of the opportunity that this has presented itself. I have my next 3 nebulae that I'll be visiting all together. In fact, technically, all 4 of the nebulae I'm still visiting are together. So we have Jellyfish Nebula there, that's where I'm going to now. The Rosette Nebula is there. In fact, that looks closer than the Jellyfish one. Jellyfish is about 1300 light years away. Then we have the Seagull Nebula there. And then of course finally will be the Horsehead Nebula, which is up around there near the Barnard's Loop. So yeah, we have all 4 of the nebulae that I plan to visit in one screenshot. As you can see, I haven't got particularly far from Monkey Head. I'm still fairly close to it. I didn't play the game much yesterday, so well, I say I didn't play it much. I did about 1200 light years getting to the Monkey Head Nebula and then on my way to Jellyfish. So I guess I've travelled a fair bit. But yeah, while I was on the way to Crab, I do have a glass of cake, so there you go. Commander Ripperjack, you had to wait a little bit, but it finally happened. Yeah, when I was on my way to Crab Nebula, I was doing about 1000 light years a session. I was doing 2 sessions a day. Since I've been to Crab, my interest has started to wane considerably, and I don't do anything like as many sessions as I did before. Oh, fuck off. Let's do this one, and that'll do. So yeah, consequently my progress has slowed a bit. It means I'm now at further risk of people, you know, trying to take firsts that I found, which is one of the reasons why I haven't really, well, I haven't, you know, named any of the systems where I found decent firsts. And if any appeared in videos, then, well, it was pure luck that it happened at the time that I was recording. As it is, most of them are a good 3,000 or 4,000 light years out or more. So if you want to come and try and take one that is, you know, involves between 6,000 and 8,000 light year round trip to do so, then you're quite welcome to. I don't give a toss about my name appearing on the map. I just want the extra credits for the first so that I can then you know, add it to the exploration profit and get myself further up the pioneer rank. Well, assuming I make it there, which I'm sure I have. So anyway, right, well, I think that will do for this update. I've heard several Steam messages, which no doubt was Commander Ripperjack banging on and 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 on again about fucking disappearing orbit lines, which actually turned out to not be orbit lines at all. So okay, it was Andy Pipkin instead. Alright, well, that will do for this one. I shall be back when there is something to come back to. Right, next update. You can see Jellyfish Nebula quite clearly up ahead now. I am 10 jumps from, well, what I'm calling the Jellyfish neutron star. You can call it J061705.3 plus 222127 if you really must. So this means that I have now reached 3,750 systems visited. Total hyperspace distance is now up to 121,048. I'm pretty sure I've reached 10,000 light years travelled on this particular trip. I'm still a good 5,000 or so light years away from Shinrata Desra, so I'm still got a long old way to go. I mean, I've still got 3 more nebulae to visit after this one, so anyway, my progress has been rather slow, largely due to the fact that a lot of systems have had a lot of planets in them, and those planets have been quite valuable. And even though I find it extremely tedious and boring, I do want my percentage past Pioneer to be as high as I can get. So I am persevering and will scan everything. I have a horrible feeling this is going to be another system that has a lot in it. But it's been a very long time since I found any systems with any firsts. This looks like it's not going to have a great deal in there. Fucking hell, nearest one's 2,435 away. It's a lot of gas giants with fuck all orbiting them. Don't see many of them. Those 3 gas giants are all together in one lot. But yeah, here we go. This is another system where someone's already been here. It looks to me like the idea of going from from Monkey Head to Jellyfish is not a particularly original idea. I suspect actually that most of the time they're doing it the other way round. They're going from Jellyfish to Monkey's Head Nebula, and then from there they're probably going on to Crab Nebula. But I have found a few systems that have had the main star scanned and nothing else, even though the planets are all pretty valuable. I mean, we're talking minimum high metal content. So you're looking at about 15,000 you know, per planet, but somebody's just come along and scanned the star and pissed off. Now I can't complain too vociferously because that's exactly what I used to do, but on a trip like this, which is all about getting the Pioneer rank and getting as much as I can past it, I will persevere and scan anything valuable. Obviously, if I see something that's clearly an icy world and bollocks to it, I'm not fucking wasting my time with that thing. So, anyway, this has now brought me up to 3,751 systems visited, and I have 9 more to go. So I will be back when there is something to come back to. Right, well, as you can see, we are pretty close to the Jellyfish Nebula now. So we can also quite clearly see there seem to be almost 3 different regions to it. This very dark region here, and the red area there, and then this faint blue area up to the top. And the neutron star that I want to head to is nearer the top there. So I mean, I still have 3 jumps to go, so well, we're certainly getting closer to the nebula, but clearly this next jump won't take us inside it. But I have a feeling I will be inside the jump before the the neutron star.
4, 3, 2,
So let's
1.
take a look. Let's see what's in the system.
Fuel scooping.
34. And it looks like there's quite a few valuable ones. Surely I'm not going to be the first here. No, definitely not. Alright, well there's plenty of scans, so I will be back when I've finished doing all that lot. Right, 2 jumps to go, but I have a feeling this next one must be inside the nebula. Look at the bloody size of it now. I want to get this done fairly quickly because the dance final is starting in a bit and I do not want to miss that. So anyway, finish scanning that system. Let's see what we have next.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So I don't even know if this is going to be inside the nebula or not.
Fuel scooping.
Only 6, that's not too bad.
Fuel scooping complete.
Those distances tell me they're all worthless. No, the first one isn't too bad, the rest are all shit though. This bloke decided to scan them all anyway. Well, I'll scan the first one, but bollocks to the rest of it, they're all crap. Now let's see if we are actually inside it or not. Doesn't look like we are.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
I can see some clouds up around there. Because we're still too close to the sun to be able to really tell. I mean, I don't even know if this video is going to work, so... I think we are just inside it, we're right on the very outskirts. I mean, there's the bulk of it, but you can see some faint cloud there. Now, there aren't a huge number of systems actually inside the Jellyfish Nebula. It is a planetary nebula of sorts, but yeah, there aren't a great number of them. Obviously the next system that I'm heading to, yeah, that one, will be inside the nebula. Hurry up and scan this fucking thing. Right, so off we go to good old J06 1705.3 plus 222127. Why would you want to go anywhere else? Right, let's see what awaits us. We know there's a neutron star there, the galaxy map tells us. Will it be the neutron star when we emerge in the system? It fucking should be, the gravitational force that those things have. But what else is in there? That's what I'm wondering. I mean, really, there should be nothing else in there. Alright, there it is. When it finally catches up, there we go. Alright. Well, there are all sorts of yeah, more suns or stars rather in this system all over the fucking place, so it's just like the what do you call it, the Crab Nebula, the actual Crab Pulsar itself. This is absolute bollocks. There's no way a system like this could exist. This is the source of the entire fucking nebula, but there are planets I can land on. I do want to do that, so we'll set our course then. So we are seeing a bit of cloud, and it seems to be a bit too much light in the system, probably because of all the suns, so we can't see it all that clearly. It certainly won't be light coming from the neutron star, but it looks as though that's what it's doing, which is a bit ridiculous. Why did I slow down like that so much? Right, so that's one. But I've got plenty more to do, so we're not really seeing an awful lot of the nebula cloud. It's very dark, very murky in here. Maybe that's why we're not seeing so much. It's not the light, it's just how dense this nebula is. That is one thing that you can certainly say about this nebula. You could tell just from approaching it that the cloud is very dense. For a nebula of this size, that's quite something. Where's next? So it'll be interesting to see just what the nebula will look like from the surface of one of those planets. I'll land on the furthest one out, so we've got a ring system and a you know, the nebula itself around the planet. It should make for some interesting screenshots, although it almost certainly will make for nothing else. So well, here we are then anyway. So the nebula is very dense. There's not an awful lot of light, so it's quite dark and murky in here, so you can't really see a great deal of the cloud. Nevertheless, I'll finish scanning this lot, and we will be back when I approaching the planet that I'm landing on. Alright, well, I said we'd be landing on the moon with the ring system. Turns out I've lied. We are landing on JO 61705.3 plus 222127.5F. So let's land somewhere where we will get a decent view of the cloud. Don't know about the dark side. How about if we go in somewhere where it's sort of like the twilighty sort of area? Bloody hell, this planet is really small. I think I'm coming in too fast. I'm going to have to shoot around the other side. Okay, right. This place is seriously small. Okay, well we've got a bit of, here we go, cloud here, so we'll see something. The tiny size of this moon though means, well, the approach is not as straightforward as I would like. Okay, let's get down on the surface. I wouldn't have minded landing in that crater, but I mean it's no big deal if we can't. See the mountain in the middle there, made from, well, whatever it was that impacted there. Fuck it, this'll do. Gravity is minute, 0.08. Don't think I have any problems there. Get the landing gear down.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh great, looks like we've chosen quite a bumpy area. Yeah, the terrain around here is fucking shite. Somewhere around here, this looks a bit better. Actually land here. I'm very close to a for fuck's sake, I'm getting so fucking sick of this. Look, everything on the instruments there says yes, you can land. I've got the landing gear down. I'm keeping the thrusters down key almost welded to the but no, not a fucking thing. Even though everything on the display there says, yep, you can land there, no problem. But it won't fucking let you. And this is happening more and more. It's not just this, like, you know, these planets that I've been to out by the nebulae. This has been happening every fucking planet I go to. And now it's doing the same fucking thing here. The whole planetary landing thing is just absolute bollocks. It wouldn't be so bad, but there's also absolutely fuck all to do once you are here. So it's like, right, drive around, there you go, right, there's the surface, there's the sky, right, that's pretty much everything there is to do on here. Check out these two bloody signals. One of them's a meteorite. Either that meteorite's a long way away or there's more than one. There is more than one here. 3 of them. Driven past one, we'll see what these other 2 are all about. There it is. Right, we got manganese, chromium and chromium. So that one has a load of fuck all. Let's check out this next one. There it is. Nickel, chromium, and oh, for fuck's sake, and manganese. So there's a load of fuck all there as well. Alright, so there's one more to go. Where has it gone? Over here. Oh, there it is. Ruthenium, manganese and chromium. Well, I'll take the ruthenium. I'm not entirely sure if I have it or if I will ever be using it, but it's rare enough, so I'll grab it. Right, that's enough for you. The whole landing bollocks thing has just got me so fucking sick of planetary landings. And considering that is the only thing that, you know, Horizon's brought, the fact that they then have implemented it in such a shit way that more than half the time while you're trying to land, the instruments are all saying yes, it's perfectly fine to land here, and yet it will not let you do it. It's just typical of you know, frontier developments, and it's also pretty much what I expected. A complete fucking bullshit, we can't be bothered to do a decent job of it effort right from the start. Which makes it even more infuriating when I remember that when Horizons was coming along and the beta was about to start, I had people who were equally as vociferous in their criticisms of Elite Dangerous as I was, and still am, but were also saying, oh look, Horizons is going to be great because they're promising this and this. And I'm having to say to them, well, are you know, going to forget their track record so fucking quickly that just because they said it's going to have this and this means that you're going to get that? And it means that they are going to do a good job. Oh yeah, but this time, look, it really looks like they really mean it. Oh right, yeah, what, just like they did during the, you know, beta of the original release. So perhaps, you know, I'm not the only one who is utterly sick to death of Frontier Development's bullshit fucking, you know, zero effort job of this entire game. Which it has been right from the start and is continuing to be so now. And maybe now that Horizons has been, you know, shown to be every bit the same zero effort, unfinished, bug to fuckery rush job that the original Elite Dangerous was, maybe now people will start to say, you know what, Frontier Developments are never going to deliver what they promised us. And, well, that's right, they are never going to deliver it.
Frameshift Drive.
They never have so far, and they never will.
Engage.
Now was just going to show the planet surface, and that was going to be it. But I'm just so fucked off with all this constant, bullshit that doesn't fucking work, doesn't do what it's supposed to do, and the reason it is like this is because Frontier Developments will just listen to the fucking brown-nosing fanboys who say everything is fucking brilliant, whereas anybody who had the possession of half a fucking brain cell can clearly see that everything is not okay and the whole thing is a fucking insult. And this wasn't planned to be a ranting video. This was planned to just show you, the surface of a planet and the inside of a nebula, but it's just got to the stage now where I just fucked off with the whole fucking thing. So anyway, there you go. That's the surface of planet Zoo J061705.3 plus 2221275F. Wasn't that exciting? So my next destination is the Rosette Nebula, and I haven't got a clue whereabouts that is, how far away it is. Let's have a look. Right, Rosette I think is somewhere, oh there it is. Right, so well, it's far enough, but it's not enormous. How far? 1600. Okay, well, that will put us well into it. It looks like Rosette is fair size, and it is most definitely a planetary nebula. There's a fucking hell of a load of systems lay within it. So, okay, the Rosette one may need a little bit more exploring than either of the previous ones. Anyway, that's where I will be heading to next. In the meantime, this is Commander Lucosa saying go away.